Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment, TheNorthernAlex here. Welcome to episode 1 of a brand new series. This series is, as you can see, as well Euro Truck Simulator 2, but it is not my normal Let's Play. I decided to do something different. I'm the owner of Northern Logistics. The company right now is, as you can see, in the red, because I just bought this truck. And I know it's not the nicest truck right now, color-wise, but this will change. But as you can see, I didn't have more money, so I had to take what they, I had to take the truck in the color they had it available. Because, well, I needed lights, and one light is 90 euros, so you do the math on that one. And yes, I did need the lights, I can't go without them. This is the trailer we are looking for back there. Which means this is going to be quite the ordeal to get hooked up. I can tell that already. No, please, no, please, no. Please, no. No. Oh sure, why not? Park the biggest load in the yard in the worst possible spot. Because that's just fun. Well guys, I guess the odds just, or the stakes just went up a little bit. Just a little bit. Did anybody else see that? Stop. I have no idea how I am possibly getting out of here again. And right now I wish I had already my track IR, because yeah, this is not gonna be fun. This isn't gonna end well. Stop. So what is going to happen is that once we are hooked up to this, and I can tell you guys right now, there's probably only very few loads where I'm gonna be actually on time, because I'm not going for time, I'm going for less or as little damage as possible and as much realism in driving this truck as possible. So let's have a quick look outside to see what the situation is. This is exactly what I would do in real life, because we have to see how to get out of here. And as you can see, what I will have to do is pull ahead and then push this trailer around the corner until we are clear, and then start probably with a 16,000 time turn trying to get lined up so we can get out of this gate, because as you can see, this is not your average toothpick. Well, well, well. Oh well. Fun. But that's what I wanted. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. Now I will stop a couple of times during this maneuver and will actually have a look in an outside view, because, well, I cannot get out of the truck. I hope there is a mod at some point that will allow us to get out of the truck, but until such a time we will have to make do with what we have. So, me switching to camera 2, as you can see, I am not driving while I do this, because I just want to get a feel for the land here. Now, in a real life situation, you obviously would have a pilot car, and with a pilot car you would have boots on the ground that could see or could control the situation for you and make sure that you don't run left or right. I would, in this case, be on the radio with my pilot car and would get information whether or not I clear or not. Since I do not have all these things, I will have to look quite often on camera view 2 to make sure I correct to a point where we can get out of here. And this is quite a tedious process, no doubt, and leave me a comment if you do not want to see that in the future. Well, that's fine with me, because I can just cut that out, but I'm not gonna change my procedures one single bit, because, well, this is a simulation, and that's just what it takes. Of course, it doesn't help that there's... And swing all the way over and swing back and pretty much angle myself. That should give me the space required to get out of here. The problem is also, and you cannot underestimate that, that this is a tri-axle truck, and tri-axle trucks do not like to turn at all. So this is the worst possible way they could have lined me up in a situation like this. This is the worst case scenario. So once I get out of here, and I might actually speed that up, because for one thing, you guys probably get bored with listening to me complaining. Well, I'm not really complaining, but you know what I mean. And going back and forth. Well, I guess this is not quite totally successful, but let's be honest here, this is a pretty extreme load in an extreme situation, so yes, I definitely consider this only a partial success, but you know what, under the circumstances that is not bad. Now let's just hope this was far enough. Alright, so let's have a quick look at where we are going. So our destination at the moment is Dortmund. That's a fairly straightforward. There is not too many crazy turns, so it's a good little run to Monsanto. Well, anyway, it's a part of Dortmund, so yeah, it's a straightforward. We don't have to worry about too much. The only thing that worries me a little bit is this, but it looks like it's just the end of the road and not a switchback, so we should be good here. Well, we might actually be able to do this. And again, guys, I mean, if you think that was cheating and whatnot, then yes, I agree that was kind of cheating, but I also have to work with what I got, and as I said, in a real life situation I would have a whole bunch of people with me that I do not have. Therefore, I did cheat in the fashion that you see there, or seen there. Oh my goodness, yeah, this tri-drive is definitely something to get used to. This is no fun at all. But that's heavy hauling, guys. That is heavy haul. By the way, thanks David for making me haul this darn tree. I hope you appreciate that. No, this is not gonna work. This is not going to work. I have to go a different approach here. Okay, that might work now. But this is what makes it fun as well. I like challenges, and this load is definitely a challenge. It's gonna fight me from the first turn to the last kilometer. I can tell that already. this load is literally gonna fight me from the first minute to the last. Wow. I hope nobody will come out there, because I most likely have to go all the way over. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen. I have to go into oncoming traffic. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. This is where I really wish that I had some kind of pilot car with me. That I do not have, which is awesome. Stop fighting me, honestly. This almost calls for a new paint job. Oh. Goodness me. Let too soon off the clutch. Yep, now I'm gonna get dinged for driving in oncoming traffic, but that's just the way it goes. There is nothing I can do about it, because, well, as I said, that's just the way it goes. Well, the good news is, guys, we made it out of there alive. The rest is somewhat of a routine. Whew, I have to say, this was indeed challenging. More challenging than I expected. So now we just have to get this load to Dortmund, which is usually not even a 2-hour drive in real life. Well, yeah, it would be, I guess. Okay, you can do it. That works. Yeah, I over-rev a little bit. Okay. Now comes the part where we can relax a little bit anyway. Although with a load like that, there is really no such thing as relaxing. And as I said, obviously I won't make it in time with this load, but you know what, in the end, I know that I did it somewhat realistically. I did not get damaged so far. And from that point I consider, well, this mission so far a success. Or a partial success anyway. So there comes a little bit of a sharp turn, but since we are on a major highway, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now technically with a load like that, without police and pilot car, I wouldn't be even allowed to be on the Autobahn, but you know what? There's only so much you can really do. And of course, you have to be very careful because this whole load is very, very top heavy. And you also don't want to leave your lane too much because that as well will end up in a drama that we do not need. Oh yeah, just stay in the middle of, or keep still in the middle of the highway, that's always nice. Wait a second. This is not where I have to get off. Please let me... Oh boy, thank you. Much appreciated. I hauled some heavy loads in real life, and I hauled some big loads in real life, but nothing like this. This would be our turn-off. Right there. Not turn-off, turn-out. Turn-off. Yes, turn-off. What am I doing here? I don't even know. Okay. Take this nice and slow. Because otherwise we're gonna put this little load right on its side, and we do not want to do that. Let's see. Let's inch into traffic. Because of exactly that. Are you gonna let me? Or what's the deal here? Okay, fair enough. Thank you. Ooh, no, not thank you. All right. Alrighty. That looks good so far. But this load is really, really heavy. But yeah, the rest of this load is really... The interesting part was getting out of this parking lot. Now it's pretty much smooth sailing. I hope. And boys and girls, I can tell you one thing after this run. I'm going to have a large cup of coffee. Because boy oh boy, I think I deserve that after this. Oh yeah, right. There's also the part where I have to park this thing. Hey, buddy. No. Oh my goodness. Okay, so much for my theory, it's just gonna be a simple turn-off. But we can make that happen somehow. Oops. Yeah. Well, I guess on the upside I didn't get any, oh my goodness. Why would they? I don't even know what to say right now. Oh, wow. So much for my big yapper and, oh, it's just gonna be smooth sailing right ahead, blah blah blah. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Might want to get out of my way. Ooh, that is a close call if I ever seen one. Might as well turn those little guys on. Because something tells me we are not gonna go very fast on this road. Goodness gracious. Sure, that makes a lot of sense. I have an oversized load, so let's send them through the historical part of Dortmund. Or a little town before Dortmund. I don't even know where I am. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. Ha ha ha. Really? You do that now? You can't do that to me. Oh, my poor little clutch. You might want to get out of my way, buddy. Bye-bye sign. Was nice knowing you. Yeah, I knew that this was gonna happen. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hope you guys can appreciate what I'm doing here. Yes, I know I rolled backwards into somebody. I can't help it, honestly. At this point, I cannot help it anymore. And this sign probably has to be removed forcefully too. Right about now. There. And this is actually something that we would do with the real life load, with the oversized load. Signs will be removed, so I'm not gonna give myself any penalty points for that. If you want to do that, be my guest. Oh wow, it's a farm. What does a farm do with a tree of this size, I wonder? I don't even know. I don't even know. Hey, horsey. Yeah, no. Absolutely not. Well, at least that part is not going to be that painful. I hope. It should be straightforward. Oh, wait a second. I've said that once or twice in this run. What am I doing here anyway? I think I was right lined up, but I don't know anymore. I really don't know. Oh yeah, we can make that work. Yeah, I went one too far to the side. Oh well. Yeah, we can work with that. That was a mistake on my part. Oh well. The thing is, this monster is so long. That's what she said. No. Not gonna happen. There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that, and this picture of us being parked, actually pretty good parked, nicely. With that, I call this a success. Now, let's see how many points this, or a partial success anyway. So let's see how many points this whole thing gave us. That's how you do it. 6 hours, 190 clicks. So at least we are out of the hole, and with this, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave me a comment, and if you want to see more of this, then by all means tell me, because I'm planning on making this a regular thing with oversized loads. I'm planning on another series, but this has to do with AFs, and I'm not gonna say more to that, because it will be evident within the next, well, I think within the next 2 weeks or so. But yeah guys, thank you for joining me on this run. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like this episode, please hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more like this. And thanks so much for watching. God bless. Well, at least that part is not going to be that painful. I hope. It should be straightforward. Oh, wait a second. I've said that once or twice in this run. What am I doing here anyway? I think I was right lined up, but I don't know anymore. I really don't know. Oh yeah, we can make that work. Yeah, I went one too far to the side. Oh well. Yeah, we can work with that. That was a mistake on my part. Oh well. The thing is, this monster is so long. That's what she said. No. Not gonna happen. There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that, and this picture of us being parked, actually pretty good parked, nicely. With that, I call this a success. Now, let's see how many points this, or a partial success anyway. So let's see how many points this whole thing gave us. That's how you do it. 6 hours, 190 clicks. So at least we are out of the hole, and with this, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave me a comment, and if you want to see more of this, then by all means tell me, because I'm planning on making this a regular thing with oversized loads. I'm planning on another series, but this has to do with AFs, and I'm not gonna say more to that, because it will be evident within the next, well, I think within the next 2 weeks or so. But yeah guys, thank you for joining me on this run. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like this episode, please hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more like this. And thanks so much for watching. God bless.